Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are you all doing? My name is Echo. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's talk about the future of Minecraft. This is the weekly Q&A series where I take the time to answer all your questions that have been left in the comment section below. Now, before we get into this, a lot of things have happened in 1 week. We've had 3 updates, quite surprising for Minecraft. 2 of those updates were for Minecraft Console Edition. One of them was for Xbox One Edition, a pointless update saying, hey guys, go and download the Bedrock version for free. A pointless update, wasn't needed at all. We also received another update for Minecraft Console versions, which introduced a Star Wars skin pack. And finally, only a couple of days ago, we received a Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version, 1.6 version. That introduced phantoms, barrier blocks, game mechanics changes, and much more. Feel free to go and check out that video from the other day. Now, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you who recently have been supporting this series, because in last week's video, we had nearly 600 comments. I spent 2 hours reading all your comments. Granted, I can't answer all those questions in these videos because it would literally be hours long. I try and answer the questions that are different each week. So if you guys have any more questions at all, please take the time to watch this video, then leave your comments down below, because I've got a couple of questions that I'm going to be answering you guys that could feature in next week's video. So, 4J Studios tweeted this on August 23rd. A small update for Minecraft Xbox One Edition will roll out tomorrow for some internal changes related to the future of Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition Update Aquatic, save transfers, and a refresh of Bedrock upsell messages. What I talked about before. A couple of days later, we received a brand new update saying there is a Minecraft Console Editions update coming today, but it's not Update Aquatic yet. We are finishing off the Update Aquatic for Console Editions at the moment. Please be patient for a little longer. So if you guys still play on Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, the Vita or Wii U, you guys are waiting for the Update Aquatic. I know it's been so long since those versions received an update, but it is coming very soon, according to 4J Studios. So that's kind of what I wanted to start off with. Actually, let's focus on last week's poll. Remember to always answer the poll above me. The poll is where I can ask you guys some questions. And last week we talked quite a bit about Redstone. This is the results. I said, are you good at Redstone? 55%, including myself, said no. 44% said yes. Now, this has actually been one of the closest ones that I've done. I was actually surprised that more people aren't good at Redstone than are. I'm the first person to put my hand up and say I suck at Redstone. I suck at Redstone. I don't fully understand it. I could probably understand it, but it would take me a long time to do. And the reason why I asked this question is because last week we talked a lot about the possibility of a Redstone 2.0 update, and I've got some of those answers in today's video, because a lot of you were basically saying the same thing roughly, and we will get into that. So the first comment / question we have had 12 thumbs up, coming from Krabby Spence. Q&A, is Microsoft, Mojang, and 4J trying to kill Minecraft Console Edition? Now, this is a really tough subject. I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely devastated that Minecraft Xbox One Edition, not the Bedrock version, the Edition version, did not get the Update Aquatic. It is possible to do. Microsoft, Mojang, 4J are literally holding this update back. Now, I'm going to defend 4J Studios here. The reason why is because 4J Studios are a third-party company. They really don't decide what goes on with Minecraft. Microsoft and Xbox tell 4J what to do, and 4J do it. That's how it is, okay? It's like your teacher telling you what to do. They tell you what to do, and you do it. You really don't have a say or a matter. And I bet the other day, when 4J had to update their game to say, hey, by the way, guys, go and download the Bedrock version. That must have been quite painful for them to do, because they spent years and years, time and effort, working so hard on the Console Edition version for it to be sliced in half and no longer be a thing. Now, granted, Xbox 360, PS3, Wii U, and the PS Vita, those versions are outdated. The Xbox 360 console was created like over 10 years ago. The tech in that system is outdated. So I feel the Update Aquatic, being the last update for those versions, is the right thing. It's sad that it's happening, but I think it's the right thing. I just think getting rid of the Xbox One Edition the way they've done it was a really, really sly and snaky, horrible way to do it. I just don't think that should have been a thing. That's my opinion. They're not killing Minecraft Console Edition. It's just coming to an end, which means we all focus on the Bedrock version. And there's a lot of players playing the Bedrock version, including myself. Granted, it does need to be fixed. There's a massive amount of issues with that version, and hopefully it does get changed. So hopefully I've answered your question the way you'd like me to answer it. Okay, so the next one, coming from Enchanted Ender. I think if they do a redstone update, they should make the things we have now, like the dust or repeaters, to be able to be placed on walls. Like if you can put it in a crafting table with a slime ball, just because it'd make things look awesome and also help with redstone builds. This was actually commented a lot of times. So I asked you guys last week if we were to get a Redstone 2.0 update, what would be needed in a Redstone update? A lot of people were saying this. A lot of people would like to see Redstone on walls. I'm going to quickly skip to the next question. Very similar. I was made by YouTube. He said Redstone update, Diable Redstone, Wireless Redstone, new villager that will make a specific redstone creation of your choice, redstone on walls, redstone through blocks. These were commented over and over and over again. For anybody who wanted a redstone update, those are the things people would like to see. And I think redstone on walls could be a really good thing. Imagine the creations they could do. If they made one simple change to redstone where it could go on walls and hang upside down, that would make the Redstone 2.0 community. I think that would be a great suggestion. If it'll happen, we do not know. I know on Twitter, I think it was possibly Dinnerbone. People were asking him, saying, what's the chances of a Redstone update? And he was like, we'll have to wait and see till the future. So I think Redstone could be revisited. When they first introduced Redstone, even the developers never knew how big Redstone was going to be in the game. So if they did it again, it could get even bigger. So yeah, I mean, I don't do Redstone, but some of the creations you guys have created in the past, and even to this day, is unbelievable. Redstone is one of the biggest things that's ever happened to gaming, especially in Minecraft. The next question from Machine Joe, Q&A. I am basically a survivor player, and the amount of bugs with unstable mob spawning is annoying. There was a petition for stable mob spawning, and Mojang didn't reply to it. What are your thoughts? Okay, Machine Joe, I'm a survivor player, and I fully agree with exactly what you're saying. The mob spawning is really unstable. Now, the way you're saying this is I'm guessing you're playing the bedrock version. The way mob spawning works at this moment is completely wrong, and it's due to change. So the way mob spawning works at this moment is if you fly over at nighttime, over a hill, mobs will spawn there. Zombies, skeletons, creepers, spiders, you name it. They will spawn there. So if you fly away and then come back in the day, those mobs are still there. So whatever mobs you load in, they will remain in that spot until you kill them. It's not the same way as it was on Console Edition. So for example, on Console Edition, if you're at one mob spawner, all the mobs nearby wouldn't really spawn. They would focus on the mob spawner in that specific chunk. When you went away, the mobs would stop spawning. Now, I'm just going to quickly skip to this next picture. You can see it here. This is something coming from a Minecraft developer. Megaspud, he's a Q&A developer. I think he's a Q&A tester, and I think he's also the Minecraft UK community manager. He posted this, and I've shared it with all of you guys. It currently has 319 upvotes. Mojang, Microsoft, they are looking at this, and it says, how can we improve the existing moving creatures of Minecraft? What are we missing? Please explain what your new mob is designed to do and why it is needed. We are interested in any ideas that are unique. So basically, he explained how mob spawning should work. A little bit further down, it says, slime should spawn frequently in swamps and slime chunks. Endermen should spawn readily on spawning platforms built in the end. Wither skeletons should be regularly spawning in fortresses. So, mob spawning is a work in progress. I fully agree with what you're saying. The mobs are broken. They are definitely broken. The amount of times I told the developers with the skeletons weren't spawning was ridiculous. They said, yeah, we fixed it. We fixed it. And then a couple updates ago, they fixed it. They actually finally fixed it. And now it's working. So I guess persistence does pay off here. And some of the important bugs, as a survivor player like me, I do report like in personal messages to some of these developers. So if you guys do notice anything, always report it. If you don't report it, it doesn't get fixed. It gets unnoticed for months, maybe years. So hopefully that does give you some glimmer of hope for that question, Machine Gun Joe, I'm going to call you. So yeah, there is hope. Hopefully it will change sooner rather than later. The next question from the Gaming Cave. Q&A. We need 2 big updates a year and a bunch of small updates with a couple of features every couple of months. To keep the game fresh. So, now that we've seen what Fortnite have done with their game, bringing updates every single week, And every couple of months, we have the new season, which is like, whoa, this is new, this is great, this is fantastic. We're in the modern game, we're in 2018. So games need to be frequently updated. We're not living in the past now where you have one game, that's it. Yeah, it was fun, but times have changed, which is why we have a lot of DLC. Now, we were told that Minecraft will feature 2 major updates per year. This year, we've received the update Aquatic. We're waiting for Minecon Earth to find out what the next update is going to be, and we should see, hopefully, that final update around about December time. So, update Aquatic and another update. Granted, they take a long time to be introduced. 2 updates that take a long time. I fully agree with what he's saying. I think 2 major updates is fantastic, but I think in between those updates, we need 3 or 4 smaller updates. It doesn't have to be anything massive. It just needs to be something that's going to keep players entertained in between. Exactly what Fortnite does. And I remember like responding to Syndicate. You guys know who he is. He did like the Minecraft project. He tweeted out to the developers, I think it was Aubrey, saying, by the way, the Fortnite effect does work. If you guys update your game every so often, it will keep players interested. Because he's only just started recently playing the update Aquatic, and he's like, whoa. The update Aquatic is fantastic. One of the best ever updates they've introduced to Minecraft. So yeah, I agree. 2 major updates. I like it. I agree. It's a good idea. It works. But we need a couple of smaller updates in between to keep us entertained. Like I said, doesn't have to be anything massive. It just needs to be something to keep players interested. You know, that's all we're asking for. A game that's made billions and billions and billions of dollars. Sold for $2.5 billion. I'm sure they can definitely introduce a couple of small updates per year, as well as 2 major updates. So yeah, I agree. The next one from Devil Gamer. How long will they add shields? How long until they add shields into Bedrock? I wasn't going to answer this because I feel like I answer every single Q&A because I have this question in every single comment section. But I actually do have a small update about shields, and this is coming from the Discord channel. So a lot of the Minecraft developers are in the Discord channel, and a lot of questions are asked towards them. One of these questions was like, come on, what's going on with shields? Are they going to be introduced? Now, shields will eventually be introduced to the Bedrock version. They are not coming to the console editions. No console edition version will get it. The Bedrock version is on console, but it's not classed as a console edition. So shields are a work in progress. The reason why they haven't been introduced yet is because the Bedrock version doesn't have the delayed hitting, the slow hitting, the massive swing back, if you call it, and stuff like that. So if they introduce shields to that version, they class shields as slightly OP because there's no delayed hitting. So they're trying to find a balance at this moment. I do believe shields will be introduced. I don't think it's going to be this year because I still feel like they're working on the game mechanics and how it's going to work. Dual wielding is going to be a massive change for the Bedrock version, so I'm hoping that they get it right. And to be honest, guys, until the game's fully fixed, I really don't want that kind of thing introduced. But hopefully, it'll be the last time I answer that question. Most likely won't be. The next one from the Mutant Minecraft Q&A. Why haven't Mojang put Waypoints like PC version on Minecraft Bedrock Edition? Now, the reason why I put this in here is because they never classed the Waypoints as an aquatic feature. They never even classed the phantoms as an aquatic feature. So phantoms are now on Bedrock version. The next update should be introducing the waypoints. And if you don't know what the waypoints are, let me explain to you. It's on Minecraft PC now 1.13. You have a map. You have a banner. You name the banner whatever you want. Name it as home. Place the banner on the floor. Tap on that banner with a map and the actual waypoint will pop up on your map. Meaning that you can find specific locations. So I use maps quite a lot. So on my map, at the moment, I've got where the ocean is. So I can go and find where the ocean is. And I've got home. So I don't lose my home. But for example, maybe you find yourself a spawner and you turn it into a grinder. You can put a banner in an anvil, name it as spawner, put it on the floor, tap on it with your map, and then that's where you know exactly where your location is. It's fantastic. It's great. One of the coolest introductions ever. They did say it was possibly going to make 1.6, but it hasn't. This will definitely be a feature for the future players. Maybe 1.6.1, 1.6.2. But yeah, it's something to look forward to on the Bedrock version. The next question or comment is coming from Ender Knight. We need a biome update. And then someone responded saying, he responded saying, or seasons. Then Venomous Scorpion said, but both seasons toggable. And then Ender Knight said, yes. I love the fact that you guys have really cool conversations in the comment section, by the way. I like the idea behind both of this. I don't think we need a new biome update. I think we need a biomes update. What I mean by that is, I think all current biomes in the game need an update. Maybe one new biome could be introduced. What could it be? I really don't know. So I think each biome should be very, very different compared to what it is today. The best way to explain this, I go to a mesa biome for gold. Why? Because that's it's unique. Everybody goes to a mesa biome for gold. Also mine shafts and stuff like that. So I like that. Seasons. I mean, I like the idea behind seasons as a toggleable option. I don't think seasons should be always on as a default option. And this is where we go back to talking about, like, Minecraft should have options. A long list of options. Lots of toggables. Toggable drinking in the game. Toggable natural disasters. Toggable seasons and stuff like that. That could definitely be something that could be introduced. And I think it would be a great introduction. The next question from Ultimora, one of my Twitch subs. Q&A Echo. I know we haven't talked in a while, but any news/updates about the world buffet type coming to the bedrock version? Also, keep up the great work, my dude. Thank you very much for the kind comment. Unfortunately, I don't have an update in terms of the buffet world type. We're still missing amplified. We're still missing custom flats. It drives me crazy that we still don't have custom flats on the bedrock version. We don't even have villages and flats on the bedrock version. So we're still missing amplified. We're still missing the custom flats. And we're missing the buffet world type. That probably would take a while to be introduced. There's 3 things that are big things that are missing. The buffet world type is coming to the bedrock version, but it doesn't look like it's coming anytime soon. I guess that's going to be another thing that we have to wait for. Kind of like a lot of things in this game at the moment. The next question/comment is coming from Frosty the Snowman. We need more NPCs. It's NPCs, not NPCs. NPCs, non-player character. Not just villagers. They should also add light when you're just holding a torch. I love the idea of sky islands and new materials that can be mined only with a diamond pickaxe. So we can make better weapons/armor. But they should either add mystical weapons like special books or weapons like guns. I don't think they'll ever add guns. Of course, this is my opinion, but I really think they should add more stuff like this. The reason why I put this in here is because when I asked you guys last week, what would we need to make Minecraft 2.0? Nobody really gave a really good idea. Or should I say a good suggestion. But something that keeps popping up is Sky Islands, the Skylands, the Sky Dimension. A lot of you guys would like to see a Sky Dimension. And I agree with this because we spend a lot of time, here's your world, you spend a lot of time on your world, you spend a lot of time under your world in caves, you spend a lot of world in the nether, which I class as hell, and you spend a lot of time in the end, which I kind of class as like a space area. In between space and in between where you spend your time, there's a lot of space. You've got a lot of space, which is the sky. The sky really isn't used. We recently got phantoms, which are fun. They're okay, should I say. But we need something else. So I kind of like your comment only for the sky suggestions. Guns, you're never going to see guns added to Minecraft. Unless it's a mod. They're never going to do that. Spell books, though. Could be an interesting one. We have enchanted books. Why not like a spell book? That could be really interesting. Maybe like curses and stuff. I like the idea behind that. The last question we have today is for me and also for you guys. So, Turtle Bro said, Q&A Echo, if you could remove one block and replace it with something else, what would it be? If you asked me this question like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I'd have said gravel. I hated gravel, but I like concrete, and you need gravel for concrete. So I'm not going to say gravel. I'm going to say stained clay, aka terracotta. I hate terracotta. It sucks. I'm sad that they renamed it to terracotta because I like the word stained clay. It was good. The reason why is because the yellow block looks like orange, the black block looks brown, the blue block looks purple. Stained clay to me is just not worth it. Now that we have concrete, I would definitely get rid of stained clay. The only reason why it's useful now is for the mesa biomes. If I could replace stained clay with a block, what would it be? Honestly, I'm not going to tell you because I don't know. You guys are just going to have to give me some suggestions down below in the comment section. But quite a long Q&A episode today. We had a lot to go through, some fantastic questions. Guys, don't be disappointed if I don't answer your question. The only reason why is because a lot of you left a lot of paragraphs, which I love to read, by the way. I loved reading your paragraphs. But trying to put them in the Q&A video would make the video like 30 to 40 minutes long. And I kind of don't want to do that. Anyway, hopefully you're all updated. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. Leave your questions down below. And have a great day. Bye.